to say one thing that was quite humorous today on, what was it? It was on Gary Vee's video. A woman from Persia was wearing a hijab and she was selling skincare products. She's selling skincare products and she's wearing the hijab to cover her entire face. And she's selling it though, that's the problem. And then she has the audacity to come onto a platform and to disrespect 40 million people. It has nothing in her mind. It's not about the hijab. It's about what we're dealing with in the United States of America and knowing what your country expects of you as a woman, and then crossing the line and coming to our country and then trying to abuse us by trying to sell us on nothing that your niece, your family member, Mona Van, like really, if you're going to be selling skincare, your face needs to be out in the open. So what exactly are you hiding? That's some sick ass shit. And you thought what? Nobody was going to say anything? Because that's how Americans operate, they said. And I'm not talking about the ones that are laughing, because everybody really was laughing. You're wearing that Egyptian cover-up and you're going, I want to sell skin products. And Mona Van is all about selling skin products. So how is that woman related to Mona Van? Because she's Taliban. And there's some more proof for you. It's like, come on. Like, talk about weak. You know how the women walk out with those pipe bombs? That was a pipe bomb. They do it with the children. They do it with she's done it with kids before. They have no respect for human life. It is absolutely the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. And everything she produces shows of the Middle East culture, because everybody from the Middle East is a little bit of that in their own little flavor. It's sick. So don't be fooled by their exotic look or their tone of voice or the way they speak. It's all a freaking sales pitch of a gimmick. And if you're an American, you'll just look at them and say, wow, that's gross. Anyway, where was I? Best sales tools. When Apple launched an online movie rental service, Jobs announced the list of studios that would make films available for online rentals via iTunes. The list included all the heavyweights: Touchstone, Sony, Universal, MGM, Walt Disney, and others. And now it sucks. There's like no TV shows or movies on there. Still, Apple faced skepticism. The company was launched, and that's because of who is running the country. They don't like him. Apple faced skepticism. The company was launching a movie rental service in a field with established competitors such as Blockbuster and Netflix. Apple was betting that people would want the choice of watching their movies on their computers, iPods, iPhones, or widescreen TVs sets via Apple TV. Jobs added credibility to the initiative. So that's what Gary does when he brings on a Middle Eastern. He puts credibility in that shit. And so in their mind, they think they're going to sell all this stuff. You're not selling shit. You're embarrassing yourself. That's another reason why Mona Van in VCon 2022 wore a mask. Because she would rather be covering her face with the hijab. Credibility, and that's what Gary Vee gave her, is credibility. And that's what all those girls work on each other, is to earn credibility, but they don't offer shit. And then men and entrepreneurs, in my opinion, this is my opinion, is what I would look at in the old ways of existing, is male entrepreneurs won't put up with this fucking shit. I don't know who your customers are or who you think your customers are. It must be other women, because men are disgusted by that. Only the lowest of the low would be attracted to what Kim Kardashian does. Only the trashiest of the trashiest would think that Mona Van is up to anything. Because they don't actually want to do anything in life. They want to live some montage of a fake ass shit. It wouldn't matter that Gary Vee's standing next to her. Everything she has said since the day she started doing this shit is dumb as shit. It's like there's no substance to any of this shit. Even with Kamala Harris and everything she said. There was no substance to any of it. It was all staged and scripted. And Oprah Winfrey can pretty much pull off any interview. And this is the one time in her entire career that I was like, I cannot believe this shit. This is so fucking embarrassing. Let's see. Jobs added credibility to the initiative by sharing the stage with one of Apple's key partners. We have support from every major studio, said Jobs. The first studio to sign up was 20th Century Fox. And you can actually look at Donald Trump's support team and take a look at the differences and what they represented on who they are as people, who they were in the past, and what they represented on the stage, such as the national, even the people who were the families of the fallen soldiers gave more substance to any of those people that showed up at the DNC. And that's how incredible the Republican team is. It's my pleasure to introduce the chairman and CEO of 20th Century Fox, Jim Giannopoulos. An enthusiastic Giannopoulos bounded onto the stage and talked about the people, what they want, great movies, easy access, convenience, control over where, when, and how they watch movies, and the ability to take the movie with them wherever they go. When Steve came to us with the idea, it was a no-brainer. And that's pretty much what people want with influencer. They want to have easy access, convenience, control over when and how much, the ability to take the movie over, which is attention, and then battle each other. This is really pretty much what influence is. And that's also like the easier the better. So that's how influencers want to participate in life. So would that be a real entrepreneur? It was the most exciting, coolest thing we've ever heard. Giannopoulos said, movie rentals are not a new thing, but there is music and then iPod. You're the content, and they're not paying you, but you're the content. They go to your low-class, low-numbered, unique pages to find ways to abuse you in trending so that they can make money off you. Not just my platform either. However, my platform is the heightened of the heightest, but they go to my kids' pages to copy them because Rustin says how cute, and so all you started saying how cute. So little things that Phoenix does and Rustin say and Ray Ray says, they all go to the kids and they take out of their college funds so that Mona Van can go buy makeup and Kim Kardashian can go put her ass on a Tesla teenager. And all of you just said, ew, that's gross, and then turned away and didn't handle it. Can you imagine if that's the trajectory of where robots go? And think about what her place in history is with that in history books. That's a villain. There's no doubt in any person who is of computer sound mind would not know that that's fucking nasty and that's a villain. But they did that so that you would see what she's capable of. And that's why they're doing a lot of this shit. Because you all fall for everything. But you all also, George Clooney, don't speak straight. He is also in a Taliban style existing with a sick ass woman named Anal. What a gross ass woman. Anyway, let me finish this paragraph. There was the phone and then an iPhone. Apple does things in an intuitive, insightful, and innovative way. It will be a transformative version of the rental model, and we're incredibly excited about it. We couldn't be happier, prouder of our partnership. Giannopoulos, and that's how they do it. That's kind of implicative of George Clooney. He's going to rent me. However, it's like he's joking, but you all take it seriously. That's how crazy you are. And Gary Vee says, oh, hell no. He said he's number one. I guess we're going on a triple date. Giannopoulos had provided Jobs with the company's best sales tool, a customer's endorsement. Best of all, the two men appeared side by side. A reference is good. A customer or partner physically sharing the stage is even better. And that is that's what it would look